Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get... And the finish! It's in!
He's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time.
Can he finish? And he hits the net! Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Throw in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Rivaldo. Torres might just make this. And here's Van Basten, has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Stojkovic. Knocks it into space. Gehi with the clearance. And he's gone searching cross-field. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Van Dijk. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe! Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Mbappe. Neither side yet able to find the net. Showing great feet there. He's got away. Rivaldo in towards the back stick. Rivaldo with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe. And this is Van Basten. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. Now it's Drogba. And It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passes short and sharp. Yamal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Van Dijk. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for a runner. And a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Drogba. Ribery. Great vision. Yamal. Played out to the left flank. Rivaldo. And this is Van Basten. And claimed it back swiftly. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Van Basten. Stojkovic.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Van Bouten. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread out to the left. And it's Rice. Nicely intercepted. Rice, and he's being shifted off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Looks a good ball through. It's Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared away. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Tries to play it through. Ribery. Ribery goes steaming forward. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Rivaldo cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Now it's Torres. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Mbappe gets into a good position. Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Stojkovic stood up well to him there. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Rivaldo, very much a man of this moment. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Looking for the run. Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get... And the finish! It's in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's away. Rice. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time room.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.